Hello, everyone. Welcome back to journaling. I want to say hello and excuse my tardiness by a few minutes. I'm a stickler for time, even if it's my time. So, welcome back to journaling with me, and I hope everyone is well. I'm Kathy Hampton of Wellness and Healing Practices for Women 50 and over. But if you are younger, we welcome you as well. I am a transformational life coach and practitioner of various wellness practices and healing practices. And the one that we are talking about today is journaling. So, welcome to Journal with Me. If this is the first time that you've seen this live stream, welcome. And if you haven't journaled before, it's a simple practice that helps you download what's on your heart, your mind, and your spirit. And we spend time here in community doing a little journaling. And I say little because it's only usually about 15 minutes. It has been more, and you can continue journaling if you so choose. But we spend a 15-minute session of journaling, and you can also do what you would like to do, practice yoga, meditation, prayer, whatever it is that you would like to practice that you feel is helpful to you, beneficial to your health, your bodily, physical health, and mental health, um, so that you feel comfortable. And I want to welcome you to your practice. We focus on journaling because I believe it is a very beneficial, simple practice that can be done at any time. If you're on the East Coast or even Midwest or West, um, it's early, and our mind um, has been through a lot. Your subconscious over the time that you've been resting. Hopefully, you've been resting, but when you get up, sometimes you have a lot that you can spill out. And so, morning time is a great time to journal. And it is, I've already done my journaling. I'll be doing some more because I'm 5 hours ahead of the East Coast in the US. So welcome again. Please do me a favor. If you do like the video, this live stream, give me a thumbs up. And I hope you subscribe and come back and watch some other videos that I have, and some old ones if you haven't seen them. I counted, I think I have 305 videos in my on my channel, and I would like to grow the channel. So please do me a favor and subscribe. If you are seeing this on the replay, um, please leave a comment. Just say, hey, I watched this on the replay, and do me a favor and give me a thumbs up if you like it, and subscribe. So, hello, Catherine Muhammad, my sister friend. Greetings to you. Hello, Dr. Donna. Good day to you. Good to see you here. Hi, my peace. Good to see you, my friend. And hello, Kim Eminem. Good to see you again. uh, we are um, we are in the throes of September already, and uh, the weather wherever you are is what it is, but the signs of it cooling down and those bright sunny days are fading where I am. I'm in Portugal, and a little overcast today, a little breezy and cooler. But I'm up for it. I've had a lot of warm days for the summer, And yeah, I can use some coolness. And the grass is green now; it's not brown. It's interesting what happens with two days of 2 or 3 days of a little um, rain in the morning has caused the grass to get green. So it's been good. So I'm going to be talking after we journal. Be talking about the difference between using prompts to journal with or using the free flow method, which we use here. I'll be discussing that a little more and talk about kind of up leveling your journaling to include some things that you may not have thought of including. And we'll do that after we journal. So if you have paper, pen, a notebook, a journal, a book of, it could look like either one of these two things, you know, these books called journals. It could be a thin notebook, whatever you have, paper, pen, pencil, crayon, whatever you have. You can get that and put it to the side so that when we start journaling, you'll have it ready. But we're going to just take a time to get grounded. Um, I don't know what time you all woke up. If you just rolled over, good for you. If you are getting ready to go to bed, good for you. But get quiet and get still and get grounded right now so that you feel relaxed enough to be able to bring up what might be inside of you, right? So let's close our eyes, sitting up straight. If your feet can touch the floor, then that's great. Become aware of your breath, as sometimes we don't pay attention to it. Feel your chest going up and down, inhaling and then exhaling. Just kind of does that on its own. It's the miracle of living, of our lives, that our bodies just do the work. Allow your body to do the work. Focus in on it. Do you feel your lungs expanding? Is there coolness flowing through your nostrils? Allow the noise to just float by. Come back to your breath. Placing a hand on your chest, maybe feeling the heartbeat or the pulse in your chest. And we'll take 3 cleansing breaths right now. Inhaling through the nose and exhaling through the mouth. One more time, inhaling through the nose. Exhaling through the mouth. One more time, inhaling through your nose. Exhaling through the mouth. Getting back to that breath, that breathing pattern that is yours. Gently opening the eyes. You might want to flutter the eyelids, getting back to what's around you, looking around your room, your space. Okay. Hope you're feeling a little more relaxed. I know that I am. I just left one meeting and now in another meeting with you. I'm grateful for the opportunity to be here, to be able to provide a space for uh, reflection, relaxation, rejuvenation, motivation, inspiration. There's a lot of shuns. Yeah, all the shuns. But glad to be here. And I hope that you can express your gratitude for what is going on around you, in you as well. It's an opportunity with all that is going on in the world, your corner of the world, within your home, within your space. With all of that, believe it or not, we do have something to be grateful for. So I invite you to consider that. And I'm gonna find my bell to start us off. This is just a small bell that I'll be ringing at the start and at the close of the 15 minutes. and we can get started. And again, if you have not adopted the practice of journaling, I encourage you to try. But if not, do what is beneficial for you to be relaxed, find relief that is beneficial for you. Okay, so let's get started. It's 12:49, 12:50. We'll spend about 15 minutes journaling together. I hope you heard that. Okay, welcome back to journaling, or welcome to the close of our journaling session. I don't know if you could hear that or not, um, but yeah. Hello, Seeking Sumi. Good to see you here. Yeah, so hopefully you were able to get a few words down or some doodles down. We'll talk about that in a moment. If you're still needing time to finish your thoughts, continue. And I'll be here. You can put me on mute and uh, and come back if you so choose. Hope your practice was positive and beneficial for you. Things came up that you were unaware of in this free flow mode, as I did not offer a prompt and haven't done so that much in these journaling sessions that are live. And I want to talk about that today, talking about the stream of consciousness that flows from you. And usually that can happen when you wake up, or if you've been relaxed, or if you've gone and sat at a park, on a bench at a park, or taken a walk in a park or in nature, along the beach, on a trail, where your mind is just, can be full, and some things come up that you just think about. And in this case, you write about or journal about, or potentially, if you had the tools available to you, could paint or draw or doodle about. The creativity in you can come up in through your thoughts, um, just as you can create the words that come up for you as you are journaling. And we've spent a lot of time in free flow mode here on this live stream, and it's been very good. But I want to offer an alternative to that, and that would be a prompt, something that could jog you, uh, jog a memory or a perspective, a point of view. Um, Although seemingly controlled, right? You have someone telling you what to write about, or you have an author or someone who poses a question or a subject to you that makes you go in a certain direction, your own thoughts, but you have someone telling you, giving you a prompt, not necessarily guiding you, though, I guess, but giving you something to spark a thought. And um, what I've found, and I've been doing this summer, is using prompts to make me think about certain perspectives. And I guess it was really because my flow was slow. I kept on saying, "I'm empty. My river is not flowing right now." And I think it was because of exhaustion, or I had exhausted. My subconscious had been spilled out already, so my flow was a little dried up, like a river, right? A river flows. So I turned to sometimes reading a book and thinking about perspectives that an author had and how I felt about things. Or, as I mentioned last week, I have been reading, and I suggested, and our sister journaler, Kim Eminem, suggested um, to a group of us this book called The Artist's Way, called Julia Cameron. The author's name is Julia Cameron. And this is one of many um, books that she has written, The Artist's Way. She has several titles of The Artist's Way that refer you to various subjects. This one is A Spiritual Path to Higher Creativity. And all of us are creators. And some of us who have found themselves creating something that usually it could be art, it could be sewing, it could be knitting, crocheting, it could be writing, producing something, and having a creative m- mindset to produce something. And in this book, she helps the creative uh, spirit within us to continue our journey of creating, because sometimes we get stuck, or our flow, as I was saying, kind of dries up, or something has caused us not to create, not to if we are stuck, causes us to stay stuck. And she provides uh, what um, is a form of journaling, morning pages. And if you have written 3 pages in the morning, um, to in free flow mode, it really becomes helpful to you, because you have expended some thought or some subconsciousness, and provides more room, right, to then create. And then she also provides prompts. And I've found her prompts to be really on point. Every chapter that I've read in this book has been has resonated with me on my journey to create, and um, to move forward in the things that I have wanted to create. Um, Things that I put somewhere else and said, you know what, I can't do that right now. I've got to go to work. I don't have time, because I have to vacuum 3 or 4 flights of stairs in my house. Or I can't do that because I have a basement to clean up. Um, uh, but now, with lots of time, sometimes I believe too much time, I have been able to do those things to create. But at sometimes I feel that I have expended all of my energy and cannot create. And her book has been very helpful. So what it reminds me of, really, in reading her book, um, it reminds me of, sometimes you have to be careful for what you ask for. And several years ago, I asked for more time. So when you have more time, you try to fill it up. At least I have. And then sometimes you're so exhausted from filling it up that you do the opposite, absolutely nothing. And that is what you call rest. And then you say, but I want to do these things. So you have to be careful for what you ask for. So I just wanted to share the differences of how you might want to journal, how you might want to create um, something for yourself, because we all are creators. And I will say that I have started creating in my journals, um, and learning or teaching myself through YouTube University, really, as well as some other things that I brought with me on my journey, watercolors and paintbrushes, and have been expressing myself outside of my writing. So I want to encourage you, if you have put away those knitting needles or that crochet hook, or uh, you know, oil paints or watercolors, or whatever you want to create with, right? To try it out. Use your journal for it. You can use your journal for it. Um, and in our next uh, uh, Journal with Me salon, we will experiment with some of these concepts or ways in which you can use journaling to do all of the things that you might have on your subconscious, or you've been prompted to do um, something creative for yourself. It could be journaling, it could be something else. But we'll do that at the end of September, and I'll get that information out to you. If you're seeing this for the first time, and you see this on replay, I hope that you are enjoying enjoying what you are seeing and hearing, and taking part with the community of journalers that we have here with us today. Please do me a favor and like and subscribe to this channel. I'd appreciate it, as I'm trying to grow the channel. That would be great if you could do that. Kim S., hello, how are you? Good morning. So I want to leave you with a prompt today, because on this topic. Um, and the prompt is, if you could, I tried to write it in my banners, but for some reason it's not taking it. I think I might have too many banners going on. Yeah. Let's see. Let's see if I can get rid of one. Let's see. Delete that one. That one. Let's see if I can get rid of post this one. Okay. I'm going to add that banner and show it to you. I don't know if you can see that. Can you see that? Okay. This one I think is actually quite appropriate for the times, and I'll read it. What does freedom mean to you? In what areas do you feel most and least free? And what might be hindering a greater freedom in each? And I'll leave that there if you want to copy that. And this is taken from my Ask Journal. This book with a very simple cover. Um, and today's Ask question or prompt is, what does freedom mean to you? In what areas do you feel most and least free? And what might be hindering a greater freedom in each? And I invite you to work on this prompt if you so choose, take it with you. Or in your day to day reading, whether it be, I don't know, a label on a pickle jar, and you might find that you want to write something about that pickle jar that prompts you to think about something, right? Or one of the even a greater way to come up with a thought that sparks some thought might be out in nature, a plant that you are endeared to, um, the clouds that you see or don't see in the sky, the shape of that cloud or clouds, the sun and how it's affecting you, a flower that's not so pretty, or is the most beautiful thing you have seen, an insect, or what the wind is blowing and how it's blowing and how it's making you feel. Anything that you may feel prompted to write about or to create around or about um, can be the prompts that spark some kind of interest, some thought, allows you to learn and grow. So I mentioned up leveling your journaling. If you have been a journaler and part of this community, I hope that you can think about some of these things that I'm talking about today and up level your journaling experience. Um, and if this is something new to you, getting in the good habit or beneficial practice of writing what's on your heart, mind, and spirit to open yourself up to yourself, self awareness, self observation, um, taking a inside look at your insides, whether that be your body, your spirit, your mind, and getting closer to yourself, being introspective, asking yourself questions. Why did I do that? What do I need to change? How do I make a change? Any of those things that you might want to do or not. We have free will, right? We can do or say whatever we want or not. We really do have that freedom for ourselves. And so I hope that you can utilize what you have, the resources and tools that you have naturally to help yourself um, when you need to, right? Yeah. So with that, I'm going to say goodbye. But before I do, if anyone wants to say anything, have a question, please note that in the description of this video on YouTube, there's links to my website, which hasn't been updated in a while, but will be, um, and my Substack account that I've been writing in lately. and as well as if you would mind buying me a coffee, that would be great. So all goes back into the channel or helps with the subscriptions that I use to keep the channel going, so to speak. So with that being said, I want to thank you for stopping in and journaling with me. I'll be back next Tuesday. Yes, next Tuesday. We'll be back here again. And I look forward to journaling with you. So take care. And until I see you again, um, have a great week. All right. Bye bye. Sending much love to you.